I never said your name where the world could turn and see. I kept you like a light that only lived in me. You were never mine to hold, and I never crossed that line. But I learned a heart can love without asking to be mine. I stayed behind the moment where your eyes almost knew, close enough to care for you, too far to tell the truth. I loved you quietly, in the space between almost and goodbye, in the words I never gave you, in the way I stayed nearby. I loved you quietly, not to make your heart believe, just to keep a little tenderness in the part of me you'll never see. I watch your days grow brighter from a place I could not show. Smile because you found your way, ached because I had to go. I don't regret the silence, it was all my heart could do. Some love is not a question, it just learns to care for you. Maybe I was foolish, maybe I was kind, maybe both were true. For a love that came out of time, I loved you quietly, in the space between almost and goodbye, in the words I never gave you, in the way I stayed nearby. I loved you quietly, not to make your heart believe, just to keep a little tenderness in the part of me you'll never see. If someday you'll remember how I never asked for more, don't be sorry for the silence, it was mine to carry for you. Some hearts are not chosen, but they still learn how to bless the love they could not keep close and could not make love less. I loved you quietly, and maybe that was enough to let my heart stay gentle without asking for your love. I loved you quietly, now I'm learning to let go, not because I loved you smaller, but because I loved you so. I never had to own your heart to know what love could be. I loved you quietly, and it changed the best of me. You don't have to explain why your voice becomes small. Some hurt is hard to name when you've held it for too long. You can let the brave face rest, I won't ask you where it went. There is nothing in your breaking that would make my heart step back. When your days feel too heavy, when your hope forgets its shape, I won't try to fix the silence, I will give it room to you'll stay. I'll be your safe place when you don't know how to breathe. Not a promise made too loudly, just a heart that doesn't leave. I'll be your safe place when the world feels hard to face. You can be unfinished with me. I will love you in that place. You don't have to be lighter just to make my love feel sure. I can hold the tired parts of you without asking them for more. If your fear returns in waves, I won't name it weakness here. I will learn the way you tremble till my love feels safe to hear. Take the time your heart requires, move as slowly as you need. I won't turn your healing into something you must prove to me. I'll be your safe place when you don't know how to breathe. Not a promise made too loudly, just a heart that doesn't leave. I'll be your safe place when the world feels hard to face. You can be unfinished with me. I will love you in that place. Maybe love is not the answer that can make the hurting end. Maybe love is simply staying without asking you to mend. If the world has made you careful, if your trust has learned to hide, I will not pull on the fragile. I will wait here by your side. I'll be your safe place when your heart is tired of brave. When the parts you keep protected need a softer place to stay. I'll be your safe place, not to keep you, not to claim, just to show you love can hold you without asking you to change. Come as you are, no need to be brave. I'll be your safe place. I poured a glass of wine I didn't open, set out 2 plates I didn't need to use. The table held a silence shaped like dinner for someone who was never coming through. The view from here is everything they promised. A river skyline, a glittering line of cars. But the apartment I worked 10 years to stand inside echoes louder than any place I ever was. 23rd floor, the city looks like stars. A million windows lit, and one of them is ours. But ours is just a light. There's no one waiting up, no dinner getting cold, no voice to fill the dark. From far away, my window looks the same as yours. That's the cruelest trick this city plays on me. leave the lamp on in the empty hallway, so the place looks lived in when I come back late. I keep the radio playing at a low volume to pretend the silence has a steady weight. I bought the chair, the rug, the perfect lighting, each thing I thought would finally feel like mine. But things don't love you back the way you need them to. They only sit and watch you spend your time. 23rd floor, the city looks like stars, a million windows lit, and one of them is ours. But ours is just the light. There's no one waiting up, no dinner getting cold, no voice to fill the dark. From far away, my window looks the same as yours. That's the cruelest trick this city plays on me. Somewhere out there, someone sees my window glowing and thinks her family must be laughing through the night. They will never know the light they're looking up at is a single person sitting in the quiet. And maybe I'm looking at their window too, believing what they're guessing about me, of you. 23rd floor, the city looks like stars, a million windows lit, and mine is one of them now. There's no one waiting up, but I am still the light. I'll keep the kitchen warm, I'll keep the lamp on bright. From far away, my window will look like home tonight. And maybe that's a kind of home I have to learn to be. 23rd floor, a light for someone, a light for me. You don't have to say you're sorry for the road you had to choose. I know some hearts need distance before they know the truth. I watched you leave in silence with a smile I barely held. Sometimes love means standing still while someone finds themselves. And if the night gets heavy, if the world feels too unclear, you don't have to call it coming back. Just know that I'll be near. I'll be here where your last goodbye still lingers. I'll be here with your name warm on my fingers. If the years turn cold, if your sky disappears, you don't have to be alone. I'll be here. I won't ask where you have wandered, I won't count the days you're gone. I'll just keep a little light on in the place where we belong. Maybe time will change the story, maybe we will learn to bend. Maybe love is not the ending, but the way we meet again. And if your heart gets tired of pretending not to care, you don't have to say you need me, I will understand you there. I'll be here where your last goodbye still lingers. I'll be here with your name warm the love you left in me. I'll be here, not to hold you, not to bind you. I'll be here, like a soft light left behind you. If the road feels long, if your heart needs its fears, you don't have to walk alone. I'll be here. I'll be here, where the silence learned your name. I'll be here, if you ever turn again. Not a promise, not a chain, just a love that stayed sincere. If you need a place to breathe, I'll be here. So go where life is calling, find the sky you need to see. And if your heart remembers home, I'll be here quietly. You never said it was over, you only stopped leaning in, like love was still beside us, but no longer lived within. Your voice was soft as always, but the warmth had come undone. There was distance in your kindness, like your heart had learned to run. I kept waiting for a reason, for a word, for a sign. But sometimes love starts leaving long before it says goodbye. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the pause you never closed, in the love you didn't leave me, but no longer chose. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the truth you couldn't hide. You didn't have to say goodbye, I heard it in your eyes. I almost asked you to hurt me, just to make the ending clear, but your silence told me slowly what I was too afraid to hear. You were gentle when you faded, that was what made it worse. I couldn't blame the leaving when it came without a curse. Now I know the quiet endings do not always break the air. Some hearts sleep so softly, you only feel what isn't there. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the pause you never closed, in the love you didn't leave me, but no longer chose. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the truth you couldn't hide. You didn't have to say goodbye, I heard it in your eyes. Maybe I wanted one hard sentence, something final I could name, but you gave me only softness, then it broke me just the same. There are words that end a story, there are silences that do, and the hardest thing to lose is someone still in front of you. I lost you in the way you said nothing, before the ending made a sound, Before my heart could ask you why you stayed but weren't around, I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the answer you denied. You didn't have to say goodbye. I heard it in your eye. No final word, no door to close, just the way you said nothing, and how I finally knew. You don't have to feel ready to be worthy of the day. I have seen your quiet courage in the things you never say. If your hope is only breathing, if your voice forgets its song, let me sit beside the silence till the night feels less strong. No, you don't need the answer, you don't need to be brave. Sometimes staying here softly is the only strength we have. Wait for the dawn, let the night say what it wants. It can quiet every color, but it cannot stop the sun. Wait for the dawn, you are closer than you know. Even hope that comes in whispers still knows where to go. I won't call the hurting easy, I won't paint it into light. Some wounds need a kinder hour, not another reason why. But I know the heart can tremble and still learn to stand again. Even when the road feels over, there is more beyond the bend. You don't have to move too quickly, you don't have to understand. Let the smallest breath inside you be enough to take your hand. Wait for the dawn, let the night say what it wants. It can quiet every color, but it cannot stop the sun. Wait for the dawn, you are closer than you know. Even hope that comes in whispers still knows where to go. Maybe healing starts this quietly, not with fire, not with light. Just a tired heart deciding it can make it through the night. And if tomorrow comes in pieces, let it come the way it can. Even one small part of morning can become a place to stand. Wait for the dawn, you don't have to chase the light. Just stay long enough to feel the night losing its hold tonight. Wait for the dawn, there is still a life to know. Even hope that comes in whispers can still lead you home. Stay with the morning, it has waited wait for the dawn. We didn't say it loudly, the room already knew. Your hand stayed near the ending, mine was shaking too. I wanted one more reason, you wanted less to bear, and love was in the silence of not keeping us there. There was still love between us, soft and almost whole. But not every heart survives by refusing to let go. That was the night we learned to let go. Not because our hearts were cold, but because we loved each other more than what we could hold. That was the night we learned to let go, with no anger left to show, just two hearts choosing kindness when the staying hurt us both. I almost asked you to fight this, you almost said my name, but some truths arrive so quietly, they never need the blame. We were not a broken promise, we were not a careless end. We were love at its most honest, when it could not still pretend. I won't make your leaving mean that you love me less. Sometimes goodbye is mercy when the heart has done its best. That was the night we learned to let go, not because our hearts were cold, but because we loved each other more than what we could hold. That was the night we learned to let go, with no anger left to show, just two hearts choosing kindness when the staying hurt us both. Maybe love is not defeated when it chooses not to stay. Maybe some forever lives in the grace of walking away. I will keep the better part, I will let the hurting fade. If I could not be your peace, I can love you by giving it space. That was the night we learned to let go, with the tears we never showed, with the love we could not carry, turning gentle as it goes. That was the night we learned to let go, not the end of all we know, just the moment love grew kinder. Then the need to hold, we let go, but love stayed kind. You were once my heart, and I was once yours. I didn't know what I was missing until you came along. like a quiet kind of answer to a question I'd had too long. You looked at me so gently, like you had known my pain. And something in the silence started speaking once again. I could not explain it, I could not say why, but before I knew your story, you were already in my life. My heart recognized you before I knew your name, before the world could tell me that nothing stays the same. You felt like a memory from a dream I never knew. My heart recognized you, and I came alive in you. I used to pass through every season with no place I called my own. I smiled like I was fine, but I was tired of being alone. Then you stood there like a sunrise, not too bright, not too far, just close enough to show me where the missing pieces are. Maybe love begins softly before the words are true. Maybe some souls remember what the mind is scared to do. My heart recognized you before I knew your name, before the world could tell me that nothing stays the same. You felt like a memory from a dream I never knew. My heart recognized you, and I came alive in you. If I had met you sooner, would I have known you then? Or did every lonely moment lead me here again? I don't need the reason, I don't need the proof. Somehow every road I wander was always finding you. My heart recognized you before I understood, before I learned that love could feel so honest and so good. You felt like a promise that the years had carried through. My heart recognized you and found its way to you. My heart recognized you in the quiet, in the light, in the way my fears grew softer when you stood by my side. If love is coming home after all that I've been through, my heart recognized you before I knew it was you. So stay here in this feeling where everything feels true. I spend my life not knowing my heart was waiting for you. I thought the years would make it easy to say your name and feel no ache, but some memories don't leave quietly. They learn the shape of every day. I kept on smiling like like I healed, like nothing stayed beneath my skin. But there are nights the moon is softer and you come back to me again. Not like a storm, not like a wound, just like a song I almost knew. And when the world grows still, I tell the truth. It's still you in the corners of my heart. Still you where the quiet feelings are. I moved on, I learned to breathe, I became someone new to me. But when love feels close and true, it's still you. I don't regret the road behind us, I don't blame the way we changed. Some goodbyes are only windows where the light still knows your name. If I could meet you as a stranger with no sorrow in my eyes, would my heart still move toward you like it did in another life? Not like a dream, not like before, just something deep I can't ignore. And even after time, I know for sure it's still you in the corners of my heart. Still you where the quiet feelings are. I moved on, I learned to breathe, I became someone new to me. But when love feels close and true, maybe I don't need an answer. Maybe this is how love stays, not as something I can't hold, but as warmth that never fades. If your life is kind without me, if your sky is clear and blue, I can let the silence have you, but my heart still knows the truth. It's still you after all the seasons past. Still you in the love I thought would last. I moved on, I learned to breathe, but some names don't really leave when my heart remembers true. It's still you in the quiet and the rain. Still you in the places love remains. I can't let go, but there's one thing I still know. If my heart could choose the view, it's still you. So I won't call it waiting, and I won't call it pain, just a part of me still turning when the wind sounds like your name. The street was empty, the rain had just stopped falling. Your kitchen window held the only light on the block. I climbed the stairs the way I'd climbed them for 2 summers, and stopped one breath away from the wood. I heard you moving on the other side of silence. A cup, a chair, the small sounds of a life. I told myself you needed space, I told myself turned around before I could decide. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. By morning you had packed the parts of you that loved me. By Tuesday you were gone before I called. And I have spent the years since walking past that building, counting up to floor 4, then walking on. A stranger lives there now, the curtains have been changed. A different light burns where your kitchen used to be. But I can still pace out the 11 steps from sidewalk and feel my hand rise up involuntarily. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. If I could send a message back to that young man standing there, I wouldn't tell him much, just 2 words gently said. Knock now, that's all the wisdom I have earned in 15 years of after. 2 words I'd whisper to a hand still hanging in the air. But the hand is long since fallen, and the door is long since closed, and the boy I used to be still doesn't know. I stood at your door at 11 that night, and I have stood there every night since. In my head, my hand goes up, my hand comes down, the moment plays forever. A film I cannot stop, a choice I cannot edit. Some doors only open when you knock the first time, and mine stays shut for the rest of my life. An inch from the wood, an inch from a different life, an inch. I thought love would wait for me while I learned how not to hide. You were asking to be held, I was standing in my pride. I heard the tired in your voice, but I called it just a day. Now every pause I didn't answer is a place I can't explain. I know sorry cannot change the nights I left you alone, but I need the truth to find you, even if you don't come home. I was too late to hold you right, too late to hear what you were hiding. I kept calling it time when your heart was asking for trying. Too late to love you close, too late to make you safe. I learned the weight of losing you when I was too late to stay. You never asked for perfect words, only someone who could see the little ways you reach for love before you stopped reaching for me. I was busy being guarded, you were brave enough to feel. Now the love I didn't answer is the ache that still feels real. I won't ask you to return to a heart that made you wait, but if honesty can reach you, let it arrive without being too late. I was too late to hold you right, too late to hear what you were hiding. I kept calling it time when your heart was asking for trying. Too late to love you close, too late to make you safe. I learned the weight of losing you when I was too late to stay. If I could go back to the silence, I would listen before it turned. I would not make your tenderness feel like something I had to earn. But time does not return us to the people we should have been. It only leaves the lesson where the ending begins. I was too late to hold you right, but not too late to tell the truth. You deserved a softer kind of love than the one I gave to you. Too late to love you close, too late to make you safe, but I will carry what you taught me in every love I don't let break. I learned how to love you after losing the right. Too late to hold you right. I stopped asking yesterday to give me back your voice. Some love is not returning, it becomes a softer choice. I don't hold you like a wound, I don't keep you as regret, but there are parts of loving you my heart is not outgrown yet. I'm not waiting in the past, I'm not living where we ended, but when I think of who I'll be, your kindness still feels present. I keep your name in my tomorrow, not to bring the past along, but because the love that changed me can still guide me when it's gone. I keep your name in my tomorrow, like a hope I don't have to chase. If my heart can carry kindness, then it's still have changed in quiet ways you would almost recognize. A little less afraid of losing, a little more alive. Maybe we were not forever, maybe that was never wrong. Some people leave a tenderness that helps the soul move on. I don't need the road behind me to become the road ahead, but I can bless the love that shaped me without asking it to stay. I keep your name in my tomorrow, not to bring the past along, but because the love that changed me can still guide me when it's gone. I keep your name in my tomorrow, like a hope I don't have to chase. If my heart can carry kindness, then it still can find its way. Maybe missing you is changing from a shadow into grace. Maybe I can let you go and still keep what love may say. Not every love returns, not every prayer comes true, but if I become more open, it began with loving you. I keep your name in my tomorrow, not as someone I must find, but as proof that even heartbreak can leave something warm behind. I keep your name in my tomorrow, and I'm not afraid to say, if love once made me softer, it can find me again someday. So I won't call this goodbye, I'll call it learning how to grow with your name in my tomorrow, and my heart still letting go. We made it when we still believed love will never have to change, that growing side by side would only bring our hearts the same. You held hope so gently, I held mine like the truth, but somewhere in becoming we became someone new. I don't call you faithless, I don't call myself betrayed. Some vows are true and spoken and still can make us stay. We didn't break the promise, we outgrew the hearts that made it. But what sounded like forever became too hard to live in. We didn't break the promise, it was honest when we swore, but the love that held us then couldn't hold us anymore. I used to think forever meant never letting go. Now I know some kinds of staying make two people feel alone. You were not the one who failed me, I was not the one untrue. We were just two honest people wanting different truths. I won't make the past guilty for not fitting who we are. Some dreams are not abandoned, they just loosen in our arms. We didn't break the promise, we outgrew the heart Maybe the saddest truth is not that we were wrong, it's knowing that we meant it and still could not belong. I can thank you for the promise, even though it couldn't last. It gave a name to who we were before we let it pass. We didn't break the promise, we only grew beyond the version of our love that knew how to hold on. We didn't break the promise, so I won't call us a lie. Some forever is still honest, even when it says goodbye. It was real when we said it, that much I still know. The promise didn't break, it just had to let us go. I used to think that loving meant keeping someone near, holding every almost like it could keep you here. But your heart grew quiet in a way I couldn't hold, and I learned even tender love can ask to be let go. I won't make your leaving something you must bear. If peace is calling softly, I will love you from there. Somewhere you smile, and I don't have to be the reason. If your heart has found a softer life, I'll bless the way you're healing. Somewhere you smile beyond the ache we couldn't mend. If joy has learned to hold you, I can learn to breathe again. I still miss you gently, but I don't reach across the ache. Some love becomes more honest when it stops asking you to stay. I won't make the ending smaller than the love we knew. What we couldn't keep still changed me into someone softer too. I won't keep your name as a place I cannot leave. You were once the kind of beautiful that taught my heart to believe. Somewhere you smile, and I don't have to be the reason. If your heart has found a softer life, I'll bless the way you're healing. Somewhere you smile beyond the ache we couldn't mend. If joy I can learn to breathe again. Maybe love is not defeated when it chooses not to claim. Maybe letting go with kindness is another way love stays. So I'll keep the better part and release the need to know if somewhere you are lighter, that is enough to let you go. Somewhere you smile, and I don't have to be the reason. Now my heart can't hurt and still wish you all the peace you're needing. Somewhere somewhere you smile, and that is enough for me. We didn't lose each other in a single word. It happened in the pauses neither of us heard. You looked at me like sorry was too late to begin. I held my pride too closely and let the hurting in. I don't blame the ending for needing to arrive. I only wish we met it with more mercy in our eyes. If goodbye had been kinder, maybe I could miss you gently. Maybe I could keep the good without the wound between me. If goodbye so hard to hold. We knew the love was tired, but we dressed it up as blame. Said things just to survive it, then became the things we said. I don't think we meant to. What used to feel so true, but pain can make two gentle hearts forget what love once knew. I'm not asking for the past to open up again. I just wish our final moment had been softer at the end. If goodbye had been kinder, maybe I could miss you gently. Maybe I could keep the good without the between me. If goodbye had been kinder, would your name feel less cold? I would still have had to lose you, but not so hard to hold. Maybe we were both afraid to leave without a scar, so we turned our tired sadness into words that went too far. But underneath the damage, I still know we were true. There was a time my whole heart was less afraid with you. If goodbye had been kinder, I might remember us in peace, not as something that still breaks me, but as love I had to release. If goodbye had been kinder, maybe hurt would not have grown. I would still have had to lose you, but I would not feel so alone. We had to say goodbye. I know that much is true. I only wish the ending had been kinder too. I remember us before the distance, before every pause had weight. When your name inside my morning was the softest thing to say. We didn't have to prove the feeling, didn't have to make it stay. Love was just a hand reaching and another on the way. Now I see how love can change in the things we leave unsaid, how two hearts can lie beside the truth and call it peace instead. I still remember when loving you was easy, before we learned to hide, before the smallest sorry had to fight its way through pride. I still remember loving you was easy, before we made it ache, when silence meant I knew you, not something I had to chase. There was a time your quiet didn't make me doubt your heart. It only meant we trusted, we were close enough apart. Now every memory asks me where that simple love has gone, how something once so natural could take so much to hold on. I don't blame the ending for becoming what it is. I just miss the way we loved before love learned to flinch. I still remember when loving you was easy, before we learned to hide, before the smallest sorry had to fight its way through pride. I still remember when loving you was easy, before we made it ache, when silence meant I knew you, not something I had to chase. Maybe we were softer when we didn't know the cost, when forgiveness found us quickly before we counted what we lost. I don't want the past back. If it hurts you to return, but some days I miss the version of us that didn't have to learn. I still remember when loving you was easy, and maybe that is why the hardest part of losing is knowing love once knew how to try. I still remember when loving you was easy, before we grew so far, when I could look at you and feel the truth without a scar, before we lost the way, before goodbye found me. I still remember when loving you was easy. The platform clock had never moved this slowly. Each second pressing harder than the last. You shifted weight from one foot to the other, the smallest motion, and I felt the past. I learned the shape of every step you took toward leaving, the way your shoulder rose before you turned away. I built a wall of silence with the words I almost said, and stacked them in the corner of the day. Don't turn around, I'm begging you, just walk. If you look back now, I'll undo everything we said. I'll run across this platform, I'll forget what we agreed. So please, don't be kind enough to break me. Some goodbyes only work if no one looks behind. 5 steps, then 6, the distance, riding distance. The crowd between us, thickening like glass. A stranger asked you something, you smiled the way you'd smile at me. And I learned how it feels to watch a smile pass. My hands stayed buried where you couldn't see them. My voice became a stone inside my throat. The space between your shoulder blades grew smaller in the distance. A door I never get to knock on, slowly closing shut. Don't turn around, I'm begging you, just walk. If you look back now, I'll undo everything we said. I'll run across this platform, I'll forget what we agreed. So please, don't be kind enough to break me. Some goodbyes only work if no one looks behind. The train doors open and I watch you step inside. You found a window seat and didn't search for mine. For 1 whole second I was certain you would turn. The glass between us held its breath, and then you looked down at your hands, and the second passed, and I learned the shape of mercy, the kind that doesn't last. You didn't turn around, and I'm thanking you for that. You walked the way we promised, you kept the rule we made. The train pulled out, the platform emptied slowly, and I stood inside the mercy of what you didn't do. Some goodbyes only work if no one looks behind, and ours did. And I'm still standing here. Don't turn around. Thank you for not turning around. I don't say your name as often, but it still knows where to stay. Some loves become more quiet when the heart has learned its way. I have tried to call it over, I have tried to call it gone, but there's a tender kind of losing that keeps moving me along. I'm not holding on to hurt me, I'm not waiting where we fell. I just know some things we live through are too real to wish farewell. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. Not the way it broke my heart, but the way it once believed in me. I don't choose the tears or the silence after you, but if love made me softer, then your memory is still true. I will make our ending smaller just to make it easier now. What we couldn't keep together still left something I allow. Not a promise asking forever, not a reason I should stay, just a part of me made kinder in a quiet, lasting way. So I won't turn what was gentle into something I regret. There are names the heart releases but never learns to forget. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. Not the way it broke my heart, but the way it once believed in me. I don't choose the tears or the silence after you, but if love made me softer, then your memory is still true. Maybe someday I will miss you without needing you too near. Maybe all this ache will settle into something almost clear. I can bless the love that hurt me if it taught my heart to see that even what I lose can leave something alive in me. I don't choose the pain, but I still choose your memory. And that is something I must carry, but it's proof of who I learned to be. I don't choose goodbye, but I won't erase the truth. There is grace in what I remember, because once there had been you. So I let you go, but not what love made of me. I don't choose the pain, I still choose your memory. I used to wake with heavy eyes and call it just another day. I kept my heart behind a smile, so no one saw the weight. Then you came in so quietly, like morning through the room, not asking me to be alright, just staying close enough to let the silence soften, let the fear undo. I didn't know how much I needed the light I found in you. You were the light used to think that love would come with promises too loud, but you love me in the little ways that never asked for sound. You knew the places I was tired, the words I couldn't say, and somehow just by being near, you made the hurting change. Not all at once, not suddenly, not like a dream come true. Just slowly I began to trust the light I found in you. You were the light I found in you when I forgot where hope had gone. A little warmth, a little truth, a hand to help me carry on. You didn't have to save my heart, you only had to stay. You were the light I found in you that led me back today. If I fall back into old shadows, if my heart forgets the way, will you stand beside me gently till I learn I'm not the same? I don't need a perfect answer, I don't need a I used to keep my heart away from anything too true. I smiled at love from far behind, like it was not for me to do. Then you came in quietly with nothing to prove, and all the walls I trusted started turning into rooms. I don't know when it happened, I don't know what changed, but every simple morning feels softer with your name. If this is love, then I don't wanna run. If this is love, maybe I found the one. You make the world feel gentle, you make the silence bloom. If this is love, I want it to be you. I catch myself remembering the way you look at me, like I am not too much to hold, like I am safe to be. You never ask for perfect, you never pull too hard, you only stand beside me and somehow reach my heart. I was afraid of needing, afraid of letting go, but something in your kindness feels like coming home. If this is love, then I don't want to run. If this is love, maybe I found the one. You make the world feel gentle, you make the silence bloom. If this is love, I want it to be you. I don't need 1,000 reasons, I don't need to understand why my heart feels less afraid when you are holding my hand. Maybe love is not a thunder, maybe love is not a flame, maybe it begins so softly that it changes everything. If this is love, then let me fall slowly. If this is love, let it keep unfolding. You make the world becomes the truth. If this is love, I'm ready now for you. I never said your name where the world could turn and see. I kept you like a light that only lived in me. You were never mine to hold, and I never crossed that line. But I learned a heart can love without asking to be mine. I stayed behind the moment where your eyes almost knew, close enough to care for you, too far to tell the truth. I loved you quietly, in the space between almost and goodbye, in the words I never gave you, in the way I stayed nearby. I loved you quietly, not to make your heart believe, just to keep a little tenderness in the part of me you'll never see. I watch your days grow brighter from a place I could not show. Smile because you found your way, ached because I had to go. I don't regret the silence, it was all my heart could do. Some love is not a question, it just learns to care for you. Maybe I was foolish, maybe I was kind, maybe both were true. For a love that came out of time, I loved you quietly, in the space between almost and goodbye, in the words I never gave you, in the way I stayed nearby. I loved you quietly, not to make your heart believe, just to keep a little tenderness in the part of me you'll never see. If someday you'll remember how I never asked for more, don't be sorry for the silence, it was mine to carry for you. Some hearts are not chosen, but they still learn how to bless the love they could not keep close and could not make love less. I loved you quietly, and maybe that was enough to let my heart stay gentle without asking for your love. I loved you quietly, now I'm learning to let go, not because I loved you smaller, but because I loved you so. I never had to own your heart to know what love could be. I loved you quietly, and it changed the best of me. You don't have to explain why your voice becomes small. Some hurt is hard to name, when you've held it for too long. You can let the brave face rest. I won't ask you where it went. There is nothing in your breaking that would make my heart step back. When your days feel too heavy, when your hope forgets its shape, I won't try to fix the silence. I will give it room to stay. I'll be your safe place when you don't know how to breathe. Not a promise made too loudly, just a heart that doesn't leave. I'll be your safe place when the world feels hard to face. You can be unfinished with me. I will love you in that place. You don't have to be lighter just to make my love feel sure. I can hold the tired parts of you without asking them for more. If your fear returns in waves, I won't name it weakness here. I will learn the way you tremble till my love feels safe to hear. Take the time your heart requires, move as slowly as you need. I won't turn your healing into something you must prove to me. I'll be your safe place when you don't know how to breathe. Not a promise made too loudly, just a heart that doesn't leave. I'll be your safe place when the world feels hard to face. You can be unfinished with me. I will love you in that place. Maybe love is not the answer that can make the hurting end. Maybe love is simply staying without asking you to mend. If the world has made you careful, if your trust has learned to hide, I will not pull on the fragile. I will wait here by your side. I'll be your safe place when your heart is tired of brave. When the parts you keep protected need a softer place to stay. I'll be your safe place, not to keep you, not to claim, just to show you love can hold you without asking you to change. Come as you are, no need to be brave. I'll be your safe place. I poured a glass of wine I didn't open, set out 2 plates I didn't need to use. The table held a silence shaped like dinner for someone who was never coming through. The view from here is everything they promised. A river skyline, a glittering line of cars. But the apartment I worked 10 years to stand inside echoes louder than any place I ever was. 23rd floor, the city looks like stars. A million windows lit empty hallway, so the place looks lived in when I come back late. I keep the radio playing at a low volume to pretend the silence has a steady weight. I bought the chair that rode the perfect lighting, each thing I thought would finally feel like mine. But things don't love you back the way you need them to. They only sit and watch you spend your time. 23rd floor, the city looks like stars, a million windows lit, and one of them is ours. But ours is just the light. There's no one waiting up, no dinner getting cold, no voice to fill the dark. From far away, my window looks the same as yours. That's the cruelest trick this city plays on me. Somewhere out there, someone sees my window glowing and thinks our family must be laughing through the night. They will never know the light they're looking up at is a single person sitting in the quiet. And maybe I'm looking at their window too, believing what they're guessing about me, of you. 23rd floor, the city looks like stars, a million windows lit, and mine is one of them now. There's no one waiting up, but I am still the light. I'll keep the kitchen warm, I'll keep the lamp on bright. From far away, my window will look like home tonight. And maybe that's a kind of home I have to learn to be. 23rd floor, a light for someone, a light for me. You don't have to say you're sorry for the road you had to choose. I know some hearts need distance before they know the truth. I watched you leave in silence with a smile I barely held. Sometimes love means standing still while someone finds themselves. And if the night gets heavy, if the world feels too unclear, you don't have to call it coming back. Just know that I'll be near. I'll be here where your last goodbye still lingers. I'll be here with your name warm on my fingers. If the years turn cold, if your sky disappears, you don't have to be alone. I'll be here. I won't ask where you have wandered, I won't count the days you're gone. I'll just keep a little light on in the place where we belong. Maybe time will change the story, maybe we will learn to bend. Maybe love is not the ending, but the way we meet again. And if your heart gets tired of pretending not to care, you don't have to say you need me, I will understand you there. I'll be here where your last goodbye still lingers. I'll be here with your name warm on my fingers. the love you left in me. I'll be here, not to hold you, not to bind you. I'll be here, like a soft light left behind you. If the road feels long, if your heart meets its fears, you don't have to walk alone. I'll be here, I'll be here, where the silence learned your name. I'll be here, if you ever turn again. Not a promise, not a chain, just a love that stayed sincere. If you need a place to breathe, I'll be here. So go where life is calling, find the sky you need to see. And if your heart remembers home, I'll be here quietly. You never said it was over, you only stopped leaning in, like love was still beside us, but no longer lived within. Your voice was soft as always, but the warmth had come undone. There was distance in your kindness, like your heart had learned to run. I kept waiting for a reason, for a word, for a sign. But sometimes love starts leaving long before it says goodbye. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the pause you never closed, in the love you didn't leave me, but no longer chose. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the truth you couldn't hide. You didn't have to say goodbye, I heard it in your eyes. I almost asked you to hurt me, just to make the ending clear. But your silence told me slowly what I was too afraid to hear. You were gentle when you faded, that was what made it worse. I couldn't blame the leaving when it came without a curse. Now I know the quiet endings do not always break the air. Some hearts sleep so softly, you only feel what isn't there. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the pause you never closed, in the love you didn't leave me, but no longer chose. I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the truth you couldn't hide. You didn't have to say goodbye, I heard it in your eyes. Maybe I wanted one hard sentence, something final I could name, but you gave me only softness, then it broke me just the same. There are words that end a story, there are silences that do, and the hardest thing to lose is someone still in front of you. I lost you in the way you said nothing, before the ending made a sound, Before my heart could ask you why you stayed but weren't around, I lost you in the way you said nothing, in the answer you denied. You didn't have to say goodbye, I heard it in your eye. No final word, no door to close, just the way you said nothing, and how I finally knew. You don't have to feel ready to be worthy of the day. I have seen your quiet courage in the things you never say. If your hope is only breathing, if your voice forgets its song, let me sit beside the silence till the night feels less strong. No, you don't need the answer, you don't need to be brave. Sometimes staying here softly is the only strength we have. Wait for the dawn, let the night say what it wants. It can quiet every color, but it cannot stop the sun. Wait for the dawn, you are closer than you know. Even hope that comes in whispers still knows where to go. I won't call the hurting easy, I won't paint it into light. Some wounds need a kinder hour, not another reason why. But I know the heart can tremble and still learn to stand again. Even when the road feels over, there is more beyond the bend. You don't have to move too quickly, you don't have to understand. Let the smallest breath inside you be enough to take your hand. Wait for the dawn, let the night say what it wants. It can quiet every color, but it cannot stop the sun. Wait for the dawn, you are closer than you know. Even hope that comes in whispers still knows where to go. Maybe healing starts this quietly, not with fire, not with light, just a tired heart deciding it can make it through the night. And if tomorrow comes in pieces, let it come the way it can. Even one small part of morning can become a place to stand. Wait for the dawn, you don't have to chase the light, just stay long enough to feel the night losing its hold tonight. Wait for the dawn, there is still a life to know. Even hope that comes in whispers can still lead you home. Stay with the morning, it has waited for you too. didn't say it loudly, the room already knew. Your hand stayed near the ending, mine was shaking too. I wanted one more reason, you wanted less to bear, and love was in the silence of not keeping us there. There was still love between us, soft and almost whole. But not every heart survives by refusing to let go. That was the night we learned to let go. Not because our hearts were cold, but because we loved each other more than what we could hold. That was the night we learned to let go, with no anger left to show, just two hearts choosing kindness when the staying hurt us both. I almost asked you to fight this, you almost said my name, but some truths arrive so quietly, they never need the blame. We were not a broken promise, we were not a careless end. We were love at its most honest, when it could not still pretend. I won't make your leaving mean that you love me less. Sometimes goodbye is mercy when the heart has done its best. That was the night we learned to let go, not because our hearts were cold, but because we loved each other more than what we could hold. That was the night we learned to let go, with no anger left to show, just two hearts choosing kindness when the stain hurt us both. Maybe love is not defeated when it chooses not to stay. Maybe some forever lives in the grace of walking away. I will keep the better part, I will let the hurting fade. If I could not be your peace, I can love you by giving it space. That was the night we learned to let go, with the tears we never showed, with the love we could not carry, turning gentle as it goes. That was the night we learned to let go, not the end of all we know, just the moment love grew kinder. Then the need to hold, we let go, but love stayed kind. You were once my heart, and I was once yours. I didn't know what I was missing until you came along, like a quiet kind of answer to a question I'd had too long. You looked at me so gently, like you had known my pain, and something in the silence started speaking once again. I could not explain it, I could not say why, but before I knew your story, you were already in my life. My heart recognized you before I and I came alive in you. I used to pass through every season with no place I called my own. I smiled like I was fine, but I was tired of being alone. Then you stood there like a sunrise, not too bright, not too far, just close enough to show me where the missing pieces are. Maybe love begins softly before the words are true. Maybe some souls remember what the mind is scared to do. My heart recognized you before I knew your name, before the world could tell me that nothing stays the same. You felt like a memory from a dream I never knew. My heart recognized you, and I came alive in you. If I had met you sooner, would I have known you then? Or did every lonely moment lead me here again? I don't need the reason, I don't need the proof. Somehow every road I wander was always finding you. My heart recognized you before I understood, before I learned that love could feel so honest and so good. You felt like a promise that the years had carried through. My heart recognized you and found its way to you. My heart recognized you in the quiet, in the light, in the way my fears grew softer when you stood by my side. If love is coming home after all that I've been through, my heart recognized you before I knew it was you. So stay here in this feeling where everything feels true. I spend my life not knowing my heart was waiting for you. I thought the years would make it easy to say your name and feel no ache. But some memories don't leave quietly, they learn the shape of every day. I kept on smiling like I healed, like nothing stayed beneath my skin. But there are nights the moon is softer and you come back to me again. Not like a storm, not like a wound, just like a song I almost knew. And when the world grows still, I tell the truth. It's still you in the corners of my heart, still you where the quiet feelings are. It's still you. Some goodbyes are only windows where the light still knows your name. If I could meet you as a stranger with no sorrow in my eyes, would my heart still move toward you like it did in another life? Not like a dream, not like before, just something deep I can't ignore. And even after time, I know for sure it's still you in the corners of my heart. Still you where the quiet feelings are. I moved on, I learned to breathe, I became someone new to me. But when love feels close and true, maybe I don't need an answer. Maybe this is how love stays, not as something I can't hold, but as warmth that never fades. If your life is kind without me, if your sky is clear and blue, I can let the silence have you, but my heart still knows the truth. It's still you after all the seasons past. Still you in the love I thought would last. I moved on, I learned to breathe, but some names don't really leave when my heart remembers true. It's still you in the quiet and the rain. Still you in the places love remains. I can't let go, but there's one thing I still know. If my heart could choose the view, it's still you. So I won't call it waiting, and I won't call it pain, just a part of me still turning when the wind sounds like your name. The street was empty, the rain had just stopped falling. Your kitchen window held the only light on the block. I climbed the stairs the way I'd climbed them for 2 summers, and stopped one breath away from the wood. I heard you moving on the other side of silence. A cup, a chair, the small sounds of a life. I told myself you needed space, I told myself I'd come back, and turned around before I could decide. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. By morning you had packed the parts of you that loved me. By Tuesday you were gone before I called, and And I have spent the years since walking past that building, counting up to floor 4, then walking on. A stranger lives there now, the curtains have been changed. A different light burns where your kitchen used to be. But I can still pace out the 11 steps from sidewalk and feel my hand rise up involuntarily. I stood at your door at 11 that night, my hand in the air, an inch from the wood, and I lowered it slowly. I told myself tomorrow, but tomorrow forgot to come back the way it should. And every door I've knocked on since has been the wrong one. If I could send a message back to that young man standing there, I wouldn't tell him much, just 2 words gently said. Knock now, that's all the wisdom I have earned in 15 years of after. 2 words I'd whisper to a hand still hanging in the air. But the hand is long since fallen, and the door is long since closed, and the boy I used to be still doesn't know. I stood at your door at 11 that night, and I have stood there every night since. In my head, my hand goes up, my hand comes down, the moment plays forever. A film I cannot stop, a choice I cannot edit. Some doors only open when you knock the first time, and mine stays shut for the rest of my life. An inch from the wood, an inch from a different life, an inch.